Lauren Pazienza, better known as Shove Girl, looks a lot different after spending more than a year at Rikers Island. She looked previously a lot more glamorous in her social media photos and goofy and weird in some videos, but today is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023, and Lauren has pled guilty to shoving an 87-year-old woman, Broadway singer, coach Barbara Meyer Gustern, on March 10th, 2022 on a Chelsea sidewalk after apparently calling the elderly woman the B word. She didn't even know her. 27-year-old Lauren launched an unprovoked attack against the elderly woman when she shoved her to the ground. Lauren was reportedly enraged simply because she had gotten kicked out of Chelsea Park, which was closing. So instead of just going home like a normal person, Lauren stomped across the street, called Barbara the B word, and then pushed her to the ground, and then basically watched from afar as the woman was bleeding and paramedics put her in the ambulance and tried to save her life. Unfortunately, 5 days later, Barbara lost her life from her severe head injuries, but during the 2 weeks that followed the attack, Lauren tried to disappear. She was trying to lay low and not get caught. Prosecutors say that Lauren quit her job, deleted her social media pages, and then she even hid her cell phone over her aunt's house in Long Island after leaving her apartment in Astoria. That's where she once lived with her fiance, Microsoft customer support specialist Naveen Pereira. So friends who knew the couple claimed that Lauren was this wild child who would throw herself in front of cars in past years. They even claimed she cheated on Naveen. He's a pretty reserved guy, friends say. Now, it's not clear the current status of their relationship, with Lauren being at Rikers and facing an uncertain future, but before the shove, Lauren had downed several glasses of wine with her fiance because they were celebrating 100 days until their wedding. And attorneys say Lauren may have also popped a Xanny too. But instead of counting down those 100 days and getting married and becoming a bridezilla, no doubt, Lauren realized she couldn't continue to hide when that footage of Shove Girl, as she became known, went viral. Several weeks after the shove, Lauren had turned herself in to the NYPD because the police force released video footage of Lauren as a suspect in the attack because she had reportedly walked to the subway after shoving Barbara. So that footage went viral. Her friends probably knew who it was. Now Lauren is staring down at an 8-year sentence for her crime. And she better thank God, because that's a lot less time than the 25 years she could have gotten. I mean, think of all the people who are in prison doing a lot more time than 8 years, potentially, which is what she might serve, for a similar type of crime. But we will find out her exact punishment when Lauren is formally sentenced on September 29th. So even though her defense attorney tried to make her sound like a great girl, Lauren's friends were not surprised. The crime came as no surprise to those who knew her from the Fashion Institute of Technology, where she received her bachelor's degree in direct and interactive marketing when she graduated in 2017. Lauren's former friends say that Lauren is a poster child for privilege and that her parents got her everything. It's not clear what kind of impact Lauren's mom and dad had on her likely reduced sentence if she really does only get 8 years, beyond perhaps throwing a lot of money towards her defense, no doubt, because Lauren is an heiress to a large cesspool draining or septic system type empire in Long Island. Her friend said she never faced any consequences in her life. She was enabled by her parents, who got her out of everything, but she called them stupid and basic. Isn't that so wild? Friends even gave the Daily Mail a video of Lauren, who was looking all weird, making strange faces. She was allegedly mocking hearing impaired people in the footage. Lauren's friends say that she was a privileged bully. Some who knew her like way back when, even in the neighborhood, even as a little girl. But isn't it ironic that those same basic parents may have helped shield their daughter when Lauren was hiding away before she turned herself in? Her dad, Daniel Pazienza, didn't even answer the door when cops had knocked looking for Lauren. Now, Daniel and Lauren's mother, Caroline, may have been called basic by their daughter, but They were the self-same mom and dad who were willing to get together $500,000 cash bail or even more for their daughter last year. Lauren's parents also feared they themselves may have faced charges if prosecutors could have proven that they had actively helped their daughter in any way hide from police. Lauren's friend said, "What angered me most was seeing that her lawyer said she's overcharged and is a good and moral person. She's not. I knew her very well at school and she was pure trouble." That's the same thing Lauren's neighbors say in Astoria. They say it was always something with Lauren, just fighting over a parking space or arguing over this or that. She sounds like a little she-devil. But defense attorney Arthur Adelia said she had had drugs, she had maybe had 2 bottles of wine and a ton of marijuana. That's what he said outside of a Manhattan criminal courtroom in June. But Lauren has no prior criminal record, has been represented by Arthur Adelia, the same guy who represented previously disgraced film exec Harvey Weinstein during his 2020 Manhattan trial. But now Lauren's parents were seen walking in court. In better days, they had taken vacations to France, Aruba, and a variety of places as seen on their Facebook pages. There were also plenty of swanky parties that Lauren was able to attend in her fashionista field. However, all of that high living will remain on pause until Lauren serves out her time for her crime. Let's hope that when she's released, potentially 8 years later, she's a changed woman. Psalm 94:18 through 19. When I said, "My foot is slipping," your unfailing love, Lord, supported me. When my anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. Thank you for watching.